We do want to focus on a conversation that Bloomberg had exclusively with a foreign exchange expert. Sara, Eisen, you sat down with Robert Mundell. He's a Nobel Prize winner. He is known as the father of the euro. And you asked him about what's going on between the U.S. and China, the pressure that the U.S. wants to put on China to let its currency strengthen. What did he tell you?
Well, on Wednesday, the House votes on this issue, a legislation that would press China even harder. Robert Mundell says if the bill goes through, that would be a disastrous mistake for the world economy. And remember, he is one of the foremost experts on exchange rates. He's in Hong Kong, caught up with him this weekend. He's been in China for the past few weeks, telling Chinese policymakers not to strengthen the yuan. That would hurt the Chinese economy. He's also got a message for Congress, those in Congress that say a stronger yuan would help the U.S. economy. Listen to what he told me.
Why do you think that it's going to help Americans if China puts an export tax of 20% on its products coming in? So the price of children's toys is going to go up by 20%. It won't go up by the full of the amount, but by part of that amount. And this is not going to help Americans. This is not going to create no jobs for Americans. It's just going to create a disaster, and it's going to create a backlash against all those consumers, and including the children who buy Chinese toys or who receive them at Christmas time. It's a disastrous policy.
A disaster. In other words, a stronger yuan, despite what Congress says, some members say, could actually hurt American consumers because it would make all those toys and other goods that we export from China much more expensive here at home.
All right. Now, Sara, what about this issue of retaliation?
He says it could cause a lot of political problems. Many are worried that China could dump treasuries. In fact, in Robert Mundell's words, pressure on the exchange rate issue could have reverberations on the political relations between the U.S. and China with respect to the six-power talks in North Korea. In other words, you could see China withdraw some of its support and its cooperation with the United States on key issues like North Korea, Iran, who knows.